What is going on, guys? My name is Forge. You're on this channel, Mr. Supply Drops. Today I wanted to make a video, a very quick video, because I've been watching Call of Duty Next and people are actually playing the brand new Liberty Falls map on Black Ops 6 Zombies. But here's the problem, alright? As someone who has played zombies since the BO1 days, and even then, I've gone back and played World at War. I've played for a very long time, too long even. Point is, this doesn't look like zombies. Now, hold on. I'm not just going to make this video just to be completely negative right off the bat, because I want to be positive. I want to like this. And I will say just right off the bat, if there's any positivity, that the Terminus map so far looks pretty solid. It doesn't have a bunch of reused mini-bosses and stuff like that around the map, like manglers. I think there are manglers, actually. Oh, God, that was a bad example. Okay, well, they don't have abominations again like they had from Cold War, like they have in Modern Warfare Zombies. It's like we cannot get away from these specific types of bosses. I mean, Vanguard sucked ass, but at least it had some sort of specific kind of, I guess, mini-bosses. I mean, not very good ones. We didn't really like them. They were kind of trash, like the zombies with miniguns. I don't know why, who thought that was a good idea, but you know what? At least they tried with that specific boss. At least, like, the only thing that they actually tried within that game. But either way, okay, this just doesn't look that great. And I'll tell you why, alright? There's no atmosphere, there's no vibe that this map gives off. This seems like something that you would play in Warzone. Like, for an example, they said that they're about to play Warzone right after the zombie gameplay. I'm gonna be real. I thought that they already were playing Warzone. It doesn't look like a zombies map whatsoever. And I know, this is the bonus map, alright? So that's why I'm going to give them a little bit of credit, alright? This is the bonus map. So, it's nice to have two maps on launch. I'm not complaining about that. The reason I'm making this video is because I need to make it very clear that this is not what the DLC map should look like. It should look more like Terminus so far. I mean, I don't know if Terminus is better. I don't know. Obviously, we've not played them. Unless you're one of these few lucky individuals who are very top-tier content creators and got invited to Call of Duty Next or to Treyarch or whatever. No one else has played these. So we can't say that Terminus is better than Liberty Falls or vice versa, although I would imagine it probably is, just based off of everything I've seen. But the point is, at the end of the day, is the DLC maps need to be more like Terminus. We need to have that zombies feel. And I don't know what the issue is with this. Why can't we have a zombies-themed HUD? I know you can disable the radar, the minimap or whatever, which is great. I like to see that you can disable that finally, because you could not in Cold War. Everyone was talking about, oh, you can disable all the extra stuff, except the worst part about it, which was the minimap. Why do you need a minimap in round-based zombies? It makes sense in Modern Warfare Zombies because it's a massive Warzone map, but in round-based zombies, it just doesn't make any sense. And there is a map as well, which why, man? Why is there a map? It's just, you don't need a map in zombies, in round-based zombies in particular. Like, it just doesn't make any sense when you look at it like that. But it just looks very, it's giving me town vibes from Black Ops 2, but, extended and much bigger and much more expansive and everything and what you can do. But at the same time, it's also, town had a lot more soul, and that's saying a lot, because town was just a section of a bigger map, pretty much. Point is, at the end of the day, we need a zombies exclusive HUD, for one. The HUD is a big factor. I know it's not everything, of course, but there needs to be some sort of specific HUD for zombies. Like, Black Ops 4's HUD looked like absolute trash, but at least when you saw a screenshot like this, you knew that you were playing zombies, Like, we need to have things that differentiate between the different modes, okay? We've had ray guns in multiplayer recently, with Modern Warfare 3, for an example, right? So what's the difference? I don't know if I'm playing multiplayer zombies right now. The only thing that is zombified is the round counter. That is it, the round counter, and everything else just looks like Warzone multiplayer. And I don't know why we need to make it look like that, alright? I'm sure the mode will have a fun factor. There will be fun to be had. I'm not going to say this is going to be like the worst thing ever. And honestly, it's still already, just right off the bat, looks better than Cold War, in my personal opinion. But at the same time, that's not saying much. Cold War already, it barely had actual Call of Duty Zombies like that feel. Like, I don't know how to describe it. If you've played old Call of Duty Zombies games and you're a fan of those, you know what I'm talking about. There's a feeling, a vibe that comes off of these maps that is non-existent here. This just feels too much like a Warzone map, which is funny to say because, in my opinion, Modern Warfare Zombies feels more like a zombies map. It looks more apocalyptic than what we're seeing here with Liberty Falls. And that's kind of crazy because Modern Warfare Zombies literally takes place on a Warzone map. kind of a missed opportunity, you know? Like, we can have zombie maps that feel like zombies yet again. We don't need everything to feel like Warzone. I don't know who at Activision, like, it's gotta be like Activision constantly, like, putting pressure on these devs to try to make all of these game modes intertwine and be the exact same. And I'm here to tell you, from an actual player's perspective, that's a terrible idea. The biggest appeal with Black Ops games in general is the fact that there was a campaign, felt like its own game. A multiplayer, felt like its own game. Zombies felt like its own separate game. They were all different experiences, okay? You don't need to combine them all, because that's how you make them boring and less enjoyable for each individual player. Like, even down to like the prestige mode being combined with multiplayer and zombies, like, I mean, that can be good or bad. I'm fine with that, but just the idea that in Black Ops 3, for an example, or Black Ops 4, we had a multiplayer prestige system and a zombies. Like, it was like you had 2 games in one when it comes to that, and 3 games if you want to include campaign, but Black Ops 3's campaign sucked and Black Ops 4's campaign is non-existent, so not gonna go there. But I'm just saying, like, we had all these individual modes that felt like their own separate experiences, and in Cold War, at least, it didn't really feel like that. It felt more like we have campaign, and then we have multiplayer, and then multiplayer maps with zombies on them. That's what it felt like, and I'm very worried that that's how it's gonna feel, because that's the only vibes I'm getting. I'm not getting good Call of Duty Zombies vibes, I'm getting Warzone vibes, and that's not a good thing. As someone who doesn't like Warzone, as someone who shouldn't have to play Warzone all the time when I just want to play Call of Duty Zombies, it's kind of concerning. And again, I know you can turn off the mini-map and all that, but that's not going to change the fact that it has basically the same exact HUD as other modes, and it's just dumb, man. Like, fine, I can live with the armor system, whatever. That's replacing the shield part system. Like, you don't have to build the shield every time. That's what the armor is for. Okay, whatever. But at the same time, can we have, like, a unique HUD for it? How hard can it be to make a HUD? It is just a nice 2D image on the screen. That's it. Make it zombified. I don't think it's that hard. You guys had 4 years to do this. That's what's so concerning about this. This is the longest development time for a Call of Duty game ever. 4 years, and we're still getting the same Warzone Zombies stuff. Like, I don't want to say slop. I was going to say slop, but I don't want to say that. It does look like it could have fun, but it's not looking like it could be anything that could compete with Black Ops 3, and I don't know why. Why, man? I'm here. I want this game to be better than Black Ops 3. I want this to be better than any game I've played before. But it just, they don't allow it to be. It's like they put a cap on it so that you have to buy the next one, because hoping that, oh, they'll bring back zombies. That'll be the next thing. This year's, oh, round-based zombies is back. The prestige system is back. Next time it'll be real zombies is back. Like, I don't know, man. It's like at this point they make games that are just, they're good, but they're not good enough that they'll ever be at a point where you're thinking, damn, I don't want to buy the next Call of Duty game. And it's just sad, because realistically, I was going to buy the next COD game anyways. I've always done that. I had Black Ops 2. I bought Ghost. Biggest downgrade ever, but I still bought it on Xbox 360 and PS4. But anyways, that's going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.